I was sitting at my desk one day, phone rang, and it was a young woman on the other end of the line who said, "I need your help." And as she described her symptoms, they didn't sound very pleasant. She said, "One day every month, I just can't move." Many women get menstrual cramps, but for maybe 1 in 10, it's off the scale, can't function. And that was her situation. She had a business trip the next day, and she said, "Could you give me some really heavy-duty painkillers so I can get on the plane?" And I said, "I can, sure. But then how do we stop this from happening next month? And the month after that, and the month after that? What else can we do?" So I did give her some painkillers, but I also said, "Would you like to try an experiment with me? For the next 4 weeks, no animal products, and keep oils really low." She said, "I suppose so, I guess." And she tried this. She called me back 4 weeks later. She said, "This is amazing. Got my period, no symptoms at all." Next month, same thing. Next month, same thing. And if she deviated from the diet with a little more greasy foods, she really paid for it at the end. So in a little while, I'll tell you why I made that particular prescription. But I thought, well, this is one person who benefited, but how many other people would benefit? So I connected with, here's foods. I connected with the Georgetown University's Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. And I said, let's do a randomized clinical trial of this. So we brought in a group of women. Everyone had moderate to severe menstrual pain every month, and half of them were asked to go on the diet that I had suggested. And the other half took a supplement, which in fact was a placebo or a dummy pill. And after 2 months, 2 cycles, they switched. The diet group started the supplement group started the diet. So everyone was their own control. And we published the results in the journal Obstetrics and Gynecology. And to make a long story short, the diet worked. It reduced pain intensity, it reduced the pain duration, and it even reduced PMS symptoms leading up to this. In the course of this study, something else happened. We asked all of the participants to not use any hormone medications because we were positing that the foods were affecting their hormones, but if they were on, say, birth control pills or some other hormone, then we wouldn't know what was the diet and what was the medication. So we said, please don't use any hormone pills. If you were sexually active, please use some other kind of contraception. And one of the women in the study said, "Dr. Barnard, don't worry about me." She and her husband had given up the idea of having a family years ago. She said, "We've both been evaluated. It's not him, it's me. I don't ovulate, I'm infertile. We don't use any contraception, no pills, no nothing, haven't for years." The second month that she was on the low-fat, plant-based vegan diet, she came into our research center and she said, "Dr. Barnard, I got bad news, I got good news." And I said, "Well, what is it?" "I'm dropping out of your study because I am pregnant." As a surprise, she was not infertile. She had a beautiful baby, and then another one, and another one. What she was out of balance, that her hormones that were not behaving, it was not something just in her DNA, it was something on her plate that was able to change.